The Czech Republic, or Czechia, is home to beautiful scenery and over 2,000 castles, mansions and chateaus. In fact, it is the castle capital of the world. However, as easy as it is to be taken in by Czechia's romantic charm, there are also 10 things you definitely should not do there. Know before you go! Number 1. Beware of pickpockets on the 22 tram. Tram 22 follows one of Prague's most scenic routes, passing the National Theatre, Staroměstská, and continuing up to the Belvedere, Prague Castle. However, this makes it a perfect place for pickpockets to operate, and do so in gangs, distracting unsuspecting tourists while others swipe personal belongings. Number 2. Don't wait for the cuckoo. In Prague, the still functioning cuckoo on the famous town hall clock in Old Town Square is an impressive feat of engineering. But waiting around with the masses of other tourists staring at a clock is a waste of, well, time. So here it is. Now you can see some real sights. Number 3. Don't buy chimney cake. Trdeník or trudlo is a simple pastry that is sold on every corner of most cities for an expensive price. Also, you'll see it advertised in English as traditional Czech pastry. Actually, it's Romanian and only really bought by tourists. In fact, its name, trudlo, even means nitwit. Number 4. Don't get a street taxi. The mayor of Prague found this out for himself when he famously went undercover as an English-speaking tourist and was hugely overcharged. If you want to avoid being ripped off, be sure to have your hotel's front desk call one or use an app like Bolt, Lift2Go or even Uber. Number 5. Don't buy fake souvenirs. Russian Matryoshka dolls aren't Czech. The same with the furry Russian hats. In fact, much like chimney cake, this selling of goods popularized by unknowing tourists is almost insulting to the Czech people. Look for genuine handmade Czech wooden toys, garnets, or locally sourced organic beauty products. Number 6. Don't expect good service. The service in many bars and eateries isn't the super friendly kind of service you'd expect to see back home. You might get an occasional cheery waiter, but don't expect it. However, do expect to leave them a 10% tip no matter how grumpy they are. And don't leave it on the table, give it directly to the server. Number 7. Beware exchange offices. You may well see offers of 0% commissions and amazing exchange rates when you walk into an exchange office. But beware, there's almost always small print. 0% commission for exchanging over $1,000 or for VIP members only. Also, it goes without saying, never exchange money on the streets. That's just asking for trouble. Number 8. Don't drink in tourist traps. The price of a beer can be a good indicator of just how touristy a bar is. The usual price for a large beer is around 55 koruna. Of course, craft beers are slightly more expensive, and in fancier restaurants and cafes, beer can also be more expensive. Number 9. Try Czech food. The likelihood is you won't find food like Czechian cuisine anywhere else in the world. So while you're here, why eat anything else? Try sauerkraut, beef and pork, duck and dumplings, and don't forget to try Czech craft beer. Number 10. Beware cheap Czech wine. There's a reason Spain and Italy produce such good wine. The grapes receive a whole lot of sun. So it's no wonder that Czechia has 2 types of red wine. Cheap red wine that locals often mix with Coca-Cola, and expensive wine that isn't all that good either. Where do you want to know what not to do in next? Comment below.